Redeemer Presbyterian Church in New York City has become a multiplication center for other churches, and not just for those from its denomination, the Presbyterian Church in America. Since 1993, Redeemer has helped to plant over 100 new churches, the majority of them non-Presbyterian. It has done so both directly and in partnership with other churches and denominations, such as the Southern Baptist Convention, Christian and Missionary Alliance, and Assemblies of God. Some of the new launches have been in Greater New York City, and others have been in such major global cities as Toronto, Amsterdam, Budapest, Sao Paulo, and Tokyo. Many of the planted churches have already given birth to churches of their own. How has this happened? It is because Tim Keller, who in 1989 became founding pastor of Redeemer, believes passionately in the importance of church planting. The only way to increase the number and percentage of Christians in a city is to plant thousands of new churches, he told Warren in an interview. Likewise, the only way to change the culture in a city is to increase the number of churches engaged in it. Redeemer has positioned itself as a church that wants to bless the city and do good to it, spiritually, socially, and culturally. Its mission statement brings out this idea, emphasizing church planting as a way to replicate and extend such influence. Redeemer's stated vision is to spread the gospel first through ourselves and then through the city by word, deed, and community, to bring about personal changes, social healing, and cultural renewal through a movement of churches and ministries that change New York City and through it, the world. Redeemer started with a group of 15 Christians meeting weekly for prayer. Their hope was that a new church could be opened in the heart of Manhattan to reach their friends, New Yorkers leading in various professions. Keller, who had been asked by his denomination to do field research on planting a church in New York City as he taught at Westminster Theological Seminary, built on that evangelistic heart when the embryo church launched its weekend services. I asked them to tell me about their friends, and I'd preach in a way that would connect with them, he explained. It was like a focus group, and my preaching changed quite a bit. I learned that if you preach as if non-Christians are there, Christians will bring their non-Christian friends to hear it. I also put them into leadership right away, and they built a church that would reach their friends. By the church's 5th year, with attendance now exceeding 1,000, Redeemer planted its first 2 churches, one in Lower Manhattan's Greenwich Village and another in the suburbs, both as Presbyterian Church in America congregations. New churches best reach new generations, new residents, and new people groups, says Keller. Was it hard for Redeemer as a young church to release people and money into these new works? Keller says, the congregation already owned the vision, so it was not a big curve or surprise. Interestingly, within a few weeks of sending off more than 100 people to start the 2 new congregations, our attendance regained what it lost. More interesting was the financial impact. For one of the new churches, we asked the families we were sending to estimate how much they'd be giving financially the first year. The projected total was a sizable amount. My first response was, I bet they weren't giving us that kind of money. But then I realized that's the genius of church planting. The new church was closer to their homes, and they dug deeper to help reach their community. That experience re-energized me. After that, our rhetoric spoke of church planting as routine for people to grow as disciples. Even though Redeemer continued to plant churches, Keller knew that one church's efforts, no matter how many new churches it started, would not be enough to reach New York City. It's unreasonable and unworkable to have one single church planting movement here in New York, he says. So the year 2000 saw the formation of the Redeemer Church Planting Center. In less than a decade, it has become known as one of the nation's leading entities for kingdom cooperation for the purpose of church multiplication movements. The Redeemer Church Planting Center provides resources, including financing, mentoring, leadership, and ministers for church plants by Redeemer and many other churches and denominations. Its purpose is to fuel and build a network of city, regional, national, and international church planting movements. Each is to be indigenous and contextualized to its city and culture, within the framework of Redeemer's values of gospel-centered and city-affirming ministry.